everyone, Vanessa from the Hubflo Success Team. Today it's part 4 of our billing series, and we're going to go over proposals. So let's dive in. Once again, you'll head over to the billing section on the left navigation bar. Here, you'll click Proposals. Once again, you'll be able to filter all your proposals by a couple of statuses. They're all, any in draft, any that have been issued, all that have been accepted, and any that have been rejected. Now, to create a proposal, click on New, Proposal. Now this screen will pop up. Here, you can link a proposal to a project. This is optional. If you have a previous proposal that you'd like to use a template, you can also do that here, and then you'll name your proposal. Then create and continue. Now this is a very similar screen if you've gone through previous videos. Here, you'll select an existing contact in Hubflo, or you can create a new contact as well. In this case, we'll select an existing. Then you can add all the line items for this specific proposal. If you have any catalog items, you can click here and add them all. If you have any packages you'd like to also put in, you can do that here. You can add a title for better organization. You move this around. And you could also add more subtotals if you have multiple sections. When you're ready, press Next. Here is where you'll manage your payment schedule. Now, if you want the proposal to be a one-time thing, you can click on one time. If you want to break it into multiple payments, let's say you'd like them to put in a deposit and then have a second payment as a final invoice, you can do that. You can also add multiple steps if you'd like that as well. Now, if you do not know the exact invoice issuance date, you're not obliged to set a payment date, but you'll have to enter details. For example, final invoice. If you were to remove this, you would get an error. There are also some payment settings that you should be aware of. If you need any payment terms for your invoices, any payment methods you currently use to collect your monies, and also any payment instructions and conditions as well. Now, please note, these are related to your billing settings as well. Here you can set expiration date of the proposal. Let's say you only want your clients to have 30 days before accepting. You can customize the introduction message. This will be visible to your contact when viewing the proposal. And if you want to include any optional details within the proposal PDF, you can use this screen to add those as well. If you need to set an issue date for the proposal, you can do that here. However, if you do leave it blank, it will be for the date that you created the proposal. Now we're into contracts. Now, this is not required, but we do strongly recommend that you have a contract. You can add a contract proposal here. You are able to have contract templates, which you then can change directly from this step 1. You can also enable electronic signature from this screen as well. When you're ready, click Next. After you click Next, you'll go into step 2, where you're going to validate the PDF contract. This contract will be attached to your proposal for signature by your client. If you need to make edits, you can do so clicking here. You could also download the contract if you want to see a PDF version of it for yourself. Click Next when you're ready. Now the next step is additional content. So you can add even more value to your proposal by including links to your website, for example, customer cases, a PDF catalog directly from your device, a link, Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Photos, etc. So you can add them all here. In this case, we'll leave it blank. Please note that this is something that you can do. When you're ready, you're hitting the signature screen. Right now, your proposal is still in draft stage. But at this step, you can preview it, create it, and generate a PDF. So by clicking Create the Proposal, you can send it to Hubflo automatically, and you could also send yourself a test email to kind of see what that would look like, or you can choose to send a manual email. Let's click Create. Okay, great. So here's a proposal. Like I mentioned, you could send it by email manually, send it via Hubflo automated. You could send yourself a test email, or you can copy the link so that you could send it to someone directly with the link. You can also download the proposal or the contract that's associated with the proposal if you wanted to see what that looks like in PDF. If you want to see what your client sees, click on Show. And here it is. Now, if this is something that you'd like to continue using, this proposal, always click on Duplicate as well. Now, if you need to make any edits, you can click on the Edit button. Just make sure that you know that once you click the Edit button, your client will not be able to access the public page while it's being modified. And that's it. Once your client has signed it and accepts it, you'll automatically receive an email, and the corresponding invoices will be generated as drafts on Hubflo. Please let us know if you have any questions. You can always contact the support team or someone on the success team